Israel lost the PR war in a way that we have never seen before. Like I reported on a poll where 58% of white evangelical Christians supported a ceasefire. Like, do you guys know how fucking crazy that is for Israel to lose their most reliable voting base? Here's another one.
And without question, the dumbest demographic in the United States.
By far. Not even close.
By far.
And they still like, y'all tripping over there.
Y'all tripping.
Y'all tripping. So Israel is completely in shambles. And now there's this new trend because of this, where people like Alex Jones, they are being cowards because they are doing this thing where they say, oh my God, Israel, you're committing horrible PR for yourself. Yeah, you're committing PR suicide. And people are like, oh my God, I'm so glad Alex Jones is speaking up against Israel. That is coward shit.
That's like he's making an astute observation about the facts of the matter as they're losing the PR war. Yeah, there's a bunch of quantitative data that shows
how brave,
that. What the fuck?
How brave of you for saying something that everyone knows. So
how brave of you for reporting headlines that are obvious and verbatim exactly what you said.
And that's what a lot of people are doing because they feel this pressure because people are turning against Israel. So they gotta do this thing like, oh yeah, man, I think Israel fucking up because they fucking up PR. You guys heard that, right? Why should we give a fuck about their PR? You guys understand they are saying that instead of morally condemning them. Mm-hmm. The same thing that progressive groups are doing. Bernie Sanders and the entire progressive left, they're saying stuff like this. Biden, you need to change your policy. You need to change it around for us to vote for you again.
Nah, you don't get fuck that noise. Like, bro, you don't get to just erase 30,000 lives off your hands, bro. You don't get to, that shit's done. Even if he had a chance, from at least that maybe, once again, I'm logical and I'm consistent. But like, if my person I knew was willingly and openly supplying crack to kids in the street for a year, and then 2 weeks later, he's like, hey man, I turn over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to start a business. You think you can help me out, spread the word? Nigga, no, you were just selling crack to kids. You can kiss my ass, motherfucker. What the? I can't just ignore a year worth just because you just decided today you want to start a business. That's really convenient that you want to stop selling crack to kids the moment you decide to start a business and make money. Yeah, and need a network. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm greedy, man. I'm a greedy propagandist for the working class. I'm a greedy propagandist for anti-imperialism. I want it all. I didn't think we will ever defeat Israel in the propaganda war at this extent so fast. But now we got the point where people are like, man, Israel fucking up. No, I want it all, bro. You're not winning me over until you actually say you morally condemn what Israel doing. This thing.
But to be fair, Nick, we're not really winning the propaganda war. They're just kind of beating the fuck out of themselves. Like, beating the shit out of themselves.
Yeah, I guess
it's like the Ben Shapiro clip. Ain't nobody cook Ben better than Ben cooked Ben. Like, that's Israel, right? Nobody cooks Israel more than Israel cooks Israel. They're just like, yeah, man. So we didn't know. What? Y'all are supposed to be y'all have the best intelligence in all the Middle East. And y'all ain't got enough intelligence about what's going on in your own fucking war in your own state with your own drones and in a route that you pre-approved? Yeah, man, we didn't know, man. Our bad. Come on, bro. They don't that shit. Oh, bro, the gaslighting, bro. It makes me so mad from a visceral, intrinsic like place. Like the gaslighting, I can't stand gaslighting. And Israel is just the king gaslighters. They're king gaslighters.
They are the fucking worst, bro. Like, this is just to wrap it up quickly. They're just the fucking worst. Anyway, you guys see young evangelical support for Israel plummets, and I found this when I was doing my research when I saw the evangelical poll. Like, this has to be an outlier right now. I keep seeing all the new poll numbers now. So the boomers, a lot of them, their mind has been gone. Not even motherfuckers. They just going through the motion. They went into they in the grave. They just going through the motion. They're not changing their mind.
Hopefully, I don't live to see World War III. That's where they at with it,
bro. And guys, I know some of you guys get fucking pissed at me. I'm not shitting on all of you guys. You guys know who I'm talking about. There are boomers who like, I ain't learning anything, and that shit started from 1980. A lot of these motherfuckers haven't learned anything new since the Reagan era. If I'm not talking about you, I'm not talking about you. But you know what I'm talking about. But the reason I bring that up because young evangelicals, they're like, hold up. What is this cuck shit we doing here? Because I said before, and I will say it over and over again, the main driver of Zionism is the biggest cuck shit I ever seen in my life. Christian Zionism is the most beta, cuck-like ideology of all time. You're a Christian.
It makes sense why Destiny is like so firmly in a Zionist position, right? Like he can sympathize with the U.S. being Israel's bitch and then letting Israel fuck the world in front of him, right? Because that's what he did with his wife before she left him, right? He just watched other men fuck his wife. And that's a true story. That's not hyperbole. That's really what happens. That's really what happened. I'm not even joking. So like,
to be fair to realize that was a real story. I thought people were just talking shit.
I thought it was too.
I thought people were just memeing and trolling him. Now, like, wait, that was a real story. But anyway, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, it used to be these people. There's a pattern of consistency to their disposition. Like they're like, oh, I can relate to this. I'm gonna defend it with all my heart and soul because I know what it means to be a fucking cuck. And to be thrown to the cast to the side because that's what Israel's doing right now to the U.S. At first, you thought you like because the cuck is usually the one that pays the money, right? He sets everything up. He thinks he has control of the situation. It's like the control from a distance until you realize, oh shit, dick controls all, and your ass ain't really ever had control. You just thought you had control because somebody used your money and then fucked your wife, and now you don't got a wife. And that's why you rage tweeting all day now. Because Destiny didn't used to tweet like that. Destiny used to tweet like that, bro. He used to tweet every now and then, go stream and stream and stream. Now he's like constantly defending himself and super defensive. And he's like John Kirby right now, just saying dumb shit on Twitter all day. Like that's why it's a relatability factor, Nick.
Bro, Stabby did a video on him, and he was like, you want to come on my show? We're like, bro, you think Stabby is above you? I'm the kind of motherfucker that come on your show and talk shit. You think Stabby is much above you, sir? You think Stabby going to waste time on you, bro?
Stabby's demeanor would embarrass Destiny. Like, she would just be like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why are you talking to me like this? Like, anyway. Yeah. He got that shit mastered, yo. She was like, all right, Destiny. Anyway.
But someone prove me wrong, because this has been a thought I had for years and years. Christian Zionists are people who accept the premise of Zionists that they are God-chosen people. You're supposed to be a Christian, sir. And then with this belief of accepting their premise that they're God-chosen people, not you, so you decide to take your taxpayer money and send it to Israel so they can have a safe space because you believe they're God-chosen people. And what do they do with our taxpayer money? They spend healthcare on their people. They spend education on their people. Israel is the 5th happiest country in the world according to their bullshit happiness index. But let's go by it. So Israel is extremely happy. We pay for their healthcare, their education, and you do so because you set their premise that they're God-chosen people. And meanwhile, you say to us with a straight face that we don't deserve healthcare and education, but you believe that your taxpayer money should go and pay for healthcare and education for someone with a different religion than you. What's the more cuck energy, ideology? You know?
Big cuck energy, bro. He was so right.
Someone please explain to me what more ideology, more cuck-like than this? Like literally the most beta. I'll tell you guys, I have some toxic masculinity too sometimes. That is the most cuck, beta-like shit. I never understood it. Never understood it.
I can't relate, bro. I can't relate. You know, hey man, I'm gonna tell you some shit that's gonna really fuck you up. So in my research about this Havra agreement, I found out. So I can't remember his name right now. I'm gonna find in a second. But the guy who was responsible for the Zionist movement in Germany. So he used to identify with Marx. However, he decided to separate from Marx because he wanted socialism to be more Jewish focused. And specifically, he wanted the Jews to adopt a socialist state that was more nationalistic towards Jewish benefits. So and this guy is the one responsible for brokering the deal with Hitler that transplanted those Zionists and also resulted in Hitler giving them $100 million to boost their economy, which is, that's a whole different thing. And then they used this dude is literally famous for this shit. Everything happening in Israel is actually what happens when socialism is allowed to thrive. And it's because this guy is the guy who brokered this deal to make sure Israel became what it became today is a socialist. And that was his goal the entire time. He said Marxist socialism was too broad. He wanted one that's focused on Jewish people and Zionists specifically. And Israel is the result. And look at how fucking happy they are. That's so crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? I'm going to find his name for you. It's Haim, Haim, Arlosorov. Arlosorov, Arlosorooff. Y'all need to look this dude up, bro. He was at the epicenter of all that shit that happened right before the Holocaust popped off. He's at the epicenter of like why Israel is the way, and he got assassinated by extremist by extremist Israelis who say he wasn't basically taking it far enough with the Zionism. But like, I mean, shit, bro, like you brokered a deal with Hitler. How much farther you want to take it? Before that, the day he brokered that deal, he got killed in Tel Aviv, like a few hours later. Like, yeah, we got what we needed out of you. Appreciate it. Peace.
Just like Kwame Ture say, socialism doesn't fail us. People fail socialism. That's a fantastic Kwame Ture. That's a disgusting what that guy did.
Yeah,
but
man.
you guys see how they implement just basic social democracy and improve happiness the same way that Sweden, Norway, and all them do. But you have young evangelical Christians who just now realizing how much cuck shit this actually is. That you guys have the ideology that we don't deserve healthcare in general. But you guys pay for the healthcare of another country?
We can't afford healthcare. I'm too busy paying for Israel. I can't pay for theirs and mine.
Once again,
That's
I'm
ridiculous.
asking you to be wrong. What's more cuck? Explain to me a more cuck-like ideology than that. Politically, not a single damn thing. But anyway, I need to move on. I'm just having fun at this point.